If you love Friday the 13th and love Halloween and love getting spooked, I do. Not the bad luck part, but the scary things. We have just the event for you, a ghost tour in Oregon City, and Jared Lyman with Northwest Ghost Tours is here right now. What happens on these ghost tours? Am I going to have nightmares later is my first question, I guess.
Well, it depends on how easily you're scared.
Okay.
Chances are you'll just get the creeps, get a little bit of that creepy vibe going, but hopefully you won't have nightmares. I mean, the cool thing is there's so much history in Oregon City. It's the first city west of the Rockies. You know, there's a lot of great history. Get that much history, chances are there's going to be a little creepy stuff happening too. And there's a lot of different places out there. Rocky Smith, he's the founder of Northwest Ghost Tours, and he's actually doing a tour tonight.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, obviously a good night for that. No people with triskaidekaphobia out there tonight. No 13 feared people. They're out there checking it out.
Ugh.
But you know, it starts with places like the Ermatinger House, which is actually where he got his first dive into the supernatural world. There's the spirit of a little girl there who likes to leave ribbons, and they'll come and they'll go. They'll like show up here, and then they'll disappear, and then they'll show up in other parts of the house.
Oh no.
And those
I already have goosebumps, by the way.
ribbons. All right. Well, then the next guy might make you a little more creeped out. There's also supposedly an old sea captain who stayed there, and he's just known for pulling this chair in and out. And that's actually what got Rocky into this. He started working at the house because nobody else wanted to do it because of the ghosts. And he pushed this chair in, and then he comes back and it was out, and he pushed it in, and then talked to his coworker. She had pushed it in or out 10 times that day. So that's what inspired him to learn more about the haunted history of Oregon City. And there's so many other great stories. You know, McLaughlin House. John McLaughlin, you know, kind of the godfather of Oregon, if you will, the grandfather, however you want to put it. And, you know, his spirit is said to still roam the McLaughlin House down there. The Oregon City Municipal Elevator, you know, a cool place. Oregon City has got the only vertical street. There's a woman back when the first one was built in the 1900s, Sarah Chase. She was so upset about the elevator being built that she actually continued to fight it, and rumor has it she fought it after her death. People still hear her yelling, "Don't take the elevator, take the stairs." But you go to the stairs at Singer Hill Falls, and there's rumors of a little boy's spirit that's seen there all the time. Nobody knows who that one is. So there's all these great stories of ghosts throughout the region in Oregon City.
It's like the Tower of Terror, but
real.
yeah. Without all the safety things from Disney. Oh no.
Yeah. So, you know, go out there, bring a camera, get some good pictures. You know, if you've got a voice recorder, maybe you can catch some EVPs, who knows? But, you know, there's a lot of spooky history out there, and Northwest Ghost Tours likes to take people and show them the traditional story of history, because there's so much history there in Oregon City and all throughout Mount Hood territory, but hear the haunted side as well.
Yeah, do people ever, I see on pictures, sometimes they say like if you see a flash or something, one of those little spots on the picture, then it's like there's a ghost. Do people ever catch things in the act?
There have been a lot of interesting photos. People, you know, that kind of that smoky, what do they call it, ectoplasm or something, or kind of that. A lot of people report, you know, feeling taps on their shoulder or hearing voices or something that don't seem to be coming from anybody. So people go on these tours and, you know, they experience some fun kind of spooky stuff.
And they happen at night, of course, and it's dark and it's extra spooky.
Well, it got to be at night. I mean, the daytime, it loses a lot of that appeal. That nighttime, when your imagination can play with you and who knows what else, that's when it's a lot of fun.
And do they happen all year? I know Halloween is probably big time, but...
October's the biggest month, but you can find them throughout the year. If you head over to nwghosttours.com, Rocky's got the schedule up there, and you can book your tours in advance and kind of plan a whole spooky evening in downtown Oregon City. If you just want to see the rest of the history, go to mounthoodterritory.com and find our Heritage Trail app, because there's a lot of really cool history out there. Some of it involves ghosts, not all of it, but, you know, depends if you're a little more faint of heart.
Yeah, and you can text to make a reservation, 503-679-4464, or email reservations@nwghosttours.com. How long does the ghost tour go for? Like for that evening, how many hours?
There are actually a couple different tours, so depending on which one you go for, because there's some that focus on downtown, some that take the whole walk, so you can figure out which one fits with your schedule.
Wow.
And it's cool. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you for telling all those stories. There were so many of them that probably at some point when I'm sleeping later, one of them will pop into my nightmares. So thank you.
I'm glad to inspire that.
I'm in the Halloween spirit, so that is a good thing. Thank you, Jared.